Hey everyone, Howie Fisher from Fisher's Flies. Thanks for checking in. Today I'm tying up a super simple midge pattern that was made popular to me by a friend in Wisconsin, Driftless area. So this is the flash midge. It's a slight variation. There's a bunch of different ways you can tie it, but I'm using a jig force short hook from Fulling Mill in size 24. I am using a bead on this. You can also choose to use no bead or a glass bead. I'm using a 2mm slotted tungsten bead, and for the thread I'm using UTC 70 denier in black. I'm going to go ahead and get started with my thread right behind the bead and make sure I lock that bead in place with a bunch of thread wraps, and then go ahead and snip my thread free. These are the newest scissors in the lineup from Resin. These are called the Stinger scissors. Phenomenal for small flies like this and getting close in. Before really doing anything with my thread, I'm going to tie in a piece of Midge flash and pearl. And this is really the only material you need for this fly. And you could obviously use several different materials. If you don't have this exact material, you could use mylar tinsel and small. You could use all sorts of other stuff as well. But you want to make sure it's the smallest stuff you can find. So I'm going to bring that flash all the way back into the bend of the hook. And then I'm going to just return my thread to right behind the bead. And then I'm going to take open spiral wraps with the flash all the way up to right behind the bead. About 4 wraps here on this specific size. You don't need a ton. But I'm just going to make sure that I get it where I want it. You know, it's easier to go back now and redo the fly than later on because you can't undo it or you're going to have to redo the entire fly. So if the flash isn't exactly how you like it, just redo it. Simple and quick. And then I'm going to go ahead and whip finish, and this is pretty much the entire fly. Since this tinsel is super delicate, no matter the type you use, you really do want to hit this fly with some Solarez bone dry or head cement, whatever your preferred method is, but you definitely want to coat this in something to really strengthen the thread and also the tinsel. You don't really need a whole lot. As you can see, I just put a little spot on there and then wiped it off with my fingers to not add too much bulk, and then cured it. And there you have it. This is the flash midge. Again, super simple, super effective fly, tied up in a bunch of different ways and colors. Thanks.